I'm sure you're aware that on Tuesday, November 28th, the residents of the village of Carpentersville organized a town hall forum to host a civil community discussion with the village president. In response to the invitation to participate, the village president said he found the forum humorous and a waste of time. This, we feel, was a slap in the face to the village residents who suffer under the weight and fear of the matter before us, who were hoping to ask him direct questions about his stated positions. What is it that our president finds so comical in discussing a matter that affects the quality of life of the people of Carpentersville? Does he find it funny that crime is rampant right here among us in our own backyards and neighborhoods? Is he so amused and entertained by the fact that our local police cannot do anything when they encounter illegal aliens who flaunt their unlawful activities against our law-abiding residents? How many more people will be harmed or killed by criminal aliens who pass through our nation's open borders, settling here in our neighborhood with the help of local employers and landlords before our village president begins to take this matter seriously? We don't find it humorous at all, and we take exception to this elitist condescension. Of course, the village should be recognizing its most valuable asset, citizenship, on the basis of an orderly queue rather than selfish gate crashing. Make no mistake, this is not a joking matter. But in the end, the president was a no-show. The village president said, "I'm not an expert, so I don't know what would come out of such a debate." Is this the president of our village speaking? The president pleads ignorance, yet he persists in taking action against an informed electorate who challenges him on the facts. He says he doesn't know enough to debate the issues, yet he actively stands in the way to forcefully impede a valuable ordinance that would remedy rampant crime here. All the while, he effectively quashes any meaningful discussion on the matter as though he knows better than the rest of us who are suffering under the effects of his so-called ignorance. This is the same village president who was instrumental in canceling a forum of illegal immigration by the League of Women Voters. Yet he unfairly courts another group who opposes this ordinance and any discussion contrary to their point of view. The village president also has said he would not participate with any other one trustee present, even in the face of Attorney General Lisa Madigan's office, a clearly written opinion that said he was on solid ground to participate. The opinion said, and I quote, "I want to clarify one point. If less than a majority of the quorum were to attend a meeting, that would not be a violation of the act. And they would not have needed to post a notice if it's less than a majority of the quorum. The board is 7 members, the quorum is 4 members. The majority of the quorum is 3 members. Anytime 3 members are gathered together and are discussing public business, they are subject to the act. However, if 2 members are gathered and discussing public business, the act is not triggered," unquote. But the president refused to participate with any other one trustee, and he continued to cite the Open Meeting Act as his reason for not being able to attend. And unfortunately, most of the media gave him a pass by parroting this lame excuse rather than holding him to account for his failure to contribute to the discussion and to respond to the legitimate questions of his constituents in what turned out to be a splendid night of civility and an informative expression of ideas. Our founding fathers never intended that our government of the people, by the people, and for the people could not meet with our elected officials outside the village boardroom to discuss such relevant issues. It is our constitutional right, and for our village president to back down under his so-called concern about violating a law that clearly spells out all the requirements is another indication of a retreat on his willingness to stand before his constituents and respond to their direct questions. We wish he had the same concern over the laws that are being violated openly on a daily basis by some employers and landlords, and the illegal scofflaws living in our village. Thank you very much.
Thank you.